Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being. We are going through a narration of the story of Parvati Parinayam. We are doing the story of Mata Sati right now and look at different instances and different scenes and try to extract lessons about mental health and relationships and emotional health from them. Now, Mata Sati has been doing her tapas for a long time, and Lord Shiva has been pleased, and he appears before her and agrees to be her husband. Mata Sati is overjoyed. She is very happy. She thanks him and she goes back to her palace, to her parents, and tells them that her tapas has been fruitful and Lord Shiva has agreed to be her husband. Daksha Prajapati was not happy. He did not want her tapas to be fruitful to begin with, but he has promised that if her tapas was fruitful, he would agree for their marriage. And he performs their wedding and they go and live in Mount Kailash. A lot of time passes and there have been a lot of events that happen where Lord Shiva and Daksha Prajapati were also present, and in all those events there are some things that happen where Daksha takes it as a personal insult from Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva just acts according to the circumstances, but Daksha Prajapati, because he did not like Lord Shiva to begin with, he thinks that Lord Shiva wants to humiliate him and takes everything that happens as a personal insult and develops this huge negative emotion against Lord Shiva. And he devises a plan to humiliate Lord Shiva. And he goes to Lord Vishnu seeking protection when he performs a yajna. He says, well, I'm planning to perform this yajna, so I want you to protect the yajna and me. Lord Vishnu says, as long as you remain in your maryada, as long as you remain within your limits, I will protect the yajna and I will protect you. Daksha Prajapati, in his arrogance, he thinks that he is entitled to a lot of things where he does not have the right. He thinks that he is entitled to humiliate Lord Shiva because he felt humiliated. He was insecure. It was not Lord Shiva who humiliated him or disrespected him. Daksha Prajapati was insecure and took a lot of things as slights against him. So he felt entitled to humiliate Lord Shiva and he plans to perform this yajna called the Daksha Yajna. A lot of people also call it as the Nirishwara Yajna because he basically, the point of the yajna was to remove Lord Shiva from the yajna, so unhumiliate Lord Shiva. So they call it as Nirishwara Yajna also. So for this Daksha Yajna, he invites every being, every entity, every force of nature, every god, every deity, except Lord Shiva and Mata Sati. Mata Sati knows about this. Lord Shiva also knows about this. And Mata Sati wants to give Daksha one final chance to rectify his mistakes. So she wants to attend this yajna. Lord Shiva tries to convince her not to. He tries to say, think of the consequences if you attend. We are not invited. We should remain at Kailas and not attend this yajna. Mata Sati, a lot of interpretations say that Lord Shiva forbade her, and she showed her all her power and tried to force him to agree. But I don't think that is what happened. And if I'm wrong, and I hope Mata Sati and Mata Parvati will forgive me, but what I felt or what I feel is Lord Shiva tries to explain to her that there are consequences for this action, and Mata Sati says, I am aware of the consequences. I am ready to face the consequences, and I have made my decision. I want you to respect my decision. And to convince him, she shows her different forms, the Dasama Vidyas, surrounding him to tell him that I'm just going to live in the physical form, but I'm always around you. You will feel my presence in everything around you. So you're not going to lose me. And she convinces Lord Shiva, and she goes to Daksha Yajna to attend the Daksha Yajna. Over there, she is not welcomed, and she was humiliated. And Lord Shiva was humiliated, and they say things to hurt her. Say things like, oh, it's like your husband lives in a graveyard. He wears snakes. So they try to humiliate Lord Shiva as much as they can. And Mata Sati, understanding that this he cannot see the truth and he cannot rectify his mistakes, she invokes Yogagni and she immolates herself, proclaiming that she does not want to be called as Dakshayani anymore. She does not want to be related to this Daksha who wants to humiliate Lord Shiva. Over here, I feel that she's telling us, she's giving us a lesson to be truthful to yourself, be strong, be. You need to cut the relations and the ties that do not respect you, that do not support you. We need to cut the ties, however close they are, because she is cutting ties from her father, from her mother, her sisters, however close they are, the toxic people and their enablers. We need to cut our ties from them. I think this is what is the lesson that we can learn from this particular episode of the story. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my video with people that you feel would benefit from my content, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.